Hello, Los Angeles Lakers fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. Something's brewing in Los Angeles, and it's the kind of buzz that sends shockwaves through the NBA world. The Lakers, never ones to sit quietly during the offseason, have reportedly locked in a deal that's got everyone talking. Kessler is heading to Hollywood. A 3-year contract, whispers say, but what's really setting social media ablaze isn't just the years or the numbers. It's the fit. Kessler, a defensive anchor with rim protection instincts that scream old-school big man energy, might just be the missing piece the Lakers have been searching for since the post-White era. Fans are split. Some are calling it a genius move. Others see it as a risky bet on potential. But in Los Angeles, risk is practically tradition, and the purple and gold thrive on big swings. The city loves a redemption story, and Kessler, after a season that had ups and downs in Utah, might be the next chapter in that endless Hollywood script. The rumors started small, just a whisper in the corners of NBA Twitter, before it exploded like wildfire across Reddit threads and late-night podcasts. Kessler to the Lakers, they said, and suddenly, analysts everywhere were pulling up stats, clips, and player efficiency ratings like detectives solving a mystery. The move makes sense on paper. The Lakers need size, youth, and defense in the paint. Anthony Davis can't do it all, and Darvin Ham's system thrives when there's a strong second rim protector. But beyond the numbers, there's this intangible excitement that comes whenever the Lakers bring in a new name. It's not just about fit, it's about potential chemistry, about how the crowd at Crypto.com Arena reacts when a player like Kessler swats a shot into the third row. Lakers Nation is buzzing, and for good reason. This could be a game changer. Some insiders are saying this deal was in the works for weeks, quietly negotiated behind the scenes while most eyes were locked on the blockbuster trade talks surrounding other stars. Rob Pelinka, the Lakers' general manager, is known for keeping things close to the chest until everything is signed, sealed, and ready to shock the world. The 3-year structure hints at a long-term plan, stability, continuity, and maybe even a strategic move to give the roster balance after years of chasing short-term solutions. Kessler, only 23, represents youth and upside, something the Lakers haven't always prioritized in their win-now approach. If this report turns out to be true, it's not just about next season. It's about the franchise evolving, preparing for life beyond the LeBron James era. The message seems clear: defense, development, and durability are the new priorities in LA. But of course, in true Lakers fashion, there's drama attached to every headline. Some fans are already debating how this will impact the rotation. Will Kessler start alongside Anthony Davis? Will he come off the bench as a defensive anchor for the second unit? These are the questions lighting up sports talk shows this morning. Former players are chiming in, saying it's a smart move to relieve pressure off AD, who's been carrying the interior defense alone for too long. Others think it could create spacing issues on offense. Two big men in a league that's all about speed and shooting could backfire. Yet, anyone who's watched Kessler knows he brings a presence that shifts the tone of a game. The Lakers might finally have a young big man who's not just a project, but a problem for opponents. The timing of this move couldn't be more fascinating. The Western Conference is a battlefield right now. Denver, Oklahoma City, and Minnesota are all loaded with size and versatility. The Lakers have struggled against dominant frontcourts, often relying on small ball lineups to compensate for a lack of interior depth. Adding Kessler could change that equation entirely. Imagine lineups where Davis can float around, switching on guards and wings, while Kessler anchors the paint. That's the kind of flexibility that championship teams need. And if he continues developing offensively, even adding a simple mid-range touch, the Lakers could suddenly look like a balanced, two-way juggernaut. Sometimes the biggest moves aren't the flashiest, they're the smartest, and this feels like one of those under-the-radar plays that pays off big later. Still, no move in Lakerland comes without its fair share of skepticism. Critics are already questioning whether Kessler can handle the bright lights of Los Angeles, the constant scrutiny, the expectations that come with wearing that gold jersey. Utah isn't exactly low pressure, but it's nothing like playing in a city where every missed free throw trends on social media. The mental toughness required to thrive here is something not every player possesses. But those close to Kessler describe him as grounded, focused, and quietly confident. He's not the type to chase headlines. He lets his game do the talking. And maybe, just maybe, that's exactly the kind of energy this Lakers roster needs. A steady, defensive-minded big who's not here for fame, but for rings. Behind the scenes, the story of how this deal came together feels like something out of a sports documentary. Sources say Kessler's camp and the Lakers began initial talks right after the Summer League, where scouts noticed how well he'd adapted his timing, footwork, and defensive reads. LA had been quietly scouting big men who could complement Davis, and when Kessler's name came up, the front office saw a potential gem hiding in plain sight. His defensive rating last season, among the league's best for players under 25, caught Pelinka's attention. Combine that with his size, discipline, and untapped defensive potential, and it's easy to see why the Lakers pushed hard for this signing. The fact that they got him on a 3-year deal shows commitment, but also trust. They're betting on his growth, not just his current production. It's a strategic move with both short and long-term implications. Inside the locker room, early reactions are reportedly positive. Anthony Davis, who's been vocal about needing more help down low, is said to be thrilled with the signing. LeBron, always one to recognize young talent, reportedly gave his blessing after a private chat with the front office. He's a worker, LeBron supposedly said, and coming from him, that's high praise. Team chemistry has been one of the Lakers' biggest hurdles in recent years, and adding a player known for his humility and team-first mentality could help reset the locker room dynamic. The vibes in LA are shifting. This isn't just about building a highlight reel roster anymore. It's about creating a team that defends, competes, and outworks opponents every night. Kessler might not bring flash, but he brings substance, and that's something the Lakers desperately need right now. Social media, though, is having its usual field day. Memes, hot takes, and compilation clips are flooding timelines. Some fans are already calling Kessler Baby AD, while others are tempering expectations, reminding everyone that development takes time. Still, the optimism is hard to ignore. The Lakers fan base, one of the most passionate in all of sports, is craving stability after seasons of ups and downs. The last few years have been a roller coaster: trades, injuries, and constant lineup changes. Bringing in someone like Kessler symbolizes a step toward consistency. His presence could allow the team to build a clearer identity, one rooted in defense and discipline. It's almost refreshing, in a way, to see the Lakers making a move that's not about star power, but about system fit. Maybe that's the new formula for success in a league where everyone's chasing super teams. Of course, this signing also sends ripples through the rest of the conference. Rival teams are watching closely, knowing that the Lakers just shored up one of their biggest weaknesses. It's not a headline-grabbing trade, but it's a statement of intent. It tells the league that Los Angeles is serious about fixing the details, about not just relying on talent, but on structure. Kessler's ability to guard the rim without fouling, his timing on help defense, and his knack for altering shots could transform how the Lakers defend pick and rolls. With him patrolling the paint, guards can pressure higher, knowing there's protection behind them. It's the kind of subtle shift that can turn a good defense into a great one. And if he starts finding chemistry with Austin Reeves and D'Angelo Russell in pick-and-roll actions, the offensive flow might surprise people too. The long-term picture is even more intriguing. 3 years means development time. It means mentorship under Davis and LeBron, but also preparation for a future beyond them. The Lakers have been criticized for failing to build sustainable rosters, often trading young talent for immediate returns. Signing Kessler feels different. It feels patient, calculated, almost like a blueprint for the next era. Imagine him 3 years from now, fully developed, anchoring the defense for a new-look Lakers team led by the next generation. It's a vision fans can get behind, one where the purple and gold legacy continues without interruption. This move could be the foundation for that. It's not flashy, but dynasties aren't built overnight. They're built through smart, steady decisions like this one. And so, as the rumors swirl and official announcements loom, Lakers Nation holds its breath. Maybe it's not just a rumor. Maybe this is the beginning of something real, something meaningful. Walker Kessler's arrival in Los Angeles could mark a shift in philosophy, from chasing names to building identities, from spectacle to substance. The echoes of past greats, Wilt, Kareem, Shaq, Powell, still linger in the rafters, and now, a young big man has the chance to carve his own chapter in that storied lineage. The stage is set, the lights are bright, and the stakes are sky high. If Kessler can embrace the pressure, silence the doubters, and bring that quiet grit to the floor every night, then this signing might just be remembered as the start of the Lakers' next great chapter. Hollywood loves a new hero, and maybe, just maybe, they found one. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on. In the aftermath of the announcement, local media outlets have gone into overdrive. Talk shows, morning sports radio, and fan podcasts are all dissecting every aspect of this deal. From Kessler's pick-and-roll defense to how his personality might blend with the locker room veterans. Everyone in LA wants to predict how he'll perform under the bright lights. But what's fascinating is the overwhelming sense of curiosity rather than skepticism. Even the most critical voices admit that Kessler's fundamentals are elite for his age, and pairing that with the Lakers' developmental staff could unlock a new version of him. He's still raw offensively, but his hands, instincts, and timing on offensive rebounds already make him dangerous near the rim. The Lakers are betting on growth, and that's something fans haven't seen them do in a while. Instead of swinging for another superstar, they're trusting in a piece that can grow into greatness. That alone makes this signing feel like a breath of fresh air in a franchise defined by star-driven chaos. Off the court, there's also the Hollywood factor, something every new Laker has to face, whether they like it or not. The cameras, the interviews, the constant attention. It's a world away from the quieter markets Kessler's used to. But early signs suggest he's embracing it with calm confidence. He's been spotted training at UCLA facilities, keeping a low profile, but making an impression with his work ethic. Teammates have reportedly praised his attitude, saying he acts like he's been here before. That kind of humility goes a long way in a city obsessed with glitz. Fans don't just want flash. They want players who care, who hustle, who wear that jersey with pride. Kessler's blue-collar approach could make him a fan favorite faster than anyone expects. And in a city where stars are born daily, there's something magnetic about a player who earns his applause through effort, not ego. Looking ahead, the Lakers' vision seems clearer than ever. They're blending the wisdom of their aging superstars with the hunger of young talent, and Kessler fits right into that philosophy. This move signals a shift in how the organization thinks about the future, not just chasing titles for today, but building a foundation for tomorrow. If he delivers on his promise, this could go down as one of those rare moments when everything changes quietly, without the fireworks of a blockbuster trade. It's the kind of decision that doesn't dominate headlines for long, but echoes for years. For Walker Kessler, this is more than a contract. It's a test of character, growth, and resilience. For the Lakers, it's a chance to prove they can evolve without losing their identity. And for the fans, it's a reason to believe again, to dream that the next dynasty might already be taking shape, one rebound, one block, and one quiet statement at a time. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.